rare visit under center on first down. Play action, throws it short to Edmonds. Edmonds at the 5, diving for the pylon. Is he in? No signal. There it is. Touchdown. So far today for Murray, the Cardinals' leading rusher. He's going to try to run for some more here. Kyler Murray hops inside the 10. Murray turning on the speed, and Kyler Murray puts the Cardinals on top. Touchdowns taken off the board. First and goal at the 1. Kenyon Drake over the middle of the end zone and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Third down and goal from the 4. Murray fires, touchdown, and it's DeAndre Hopkins all alone in the back of the end zone to catch the touchdown. And first down, and here is Murray. Murray wending his way, first down, touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, is he special.
It's Murray taking off. Murray inside the 10. Look at that move, touchdown. Kyler Murray doing a dance and getting into the end zone. It'll be second down and goal from the 13 now. And Murray with a fade to the end zone. And the pass to Isabella, caught for the touchdown. Up a little while ago on first and goal from the 1. Here is Murray trying to deep the defender, and he does. Touchdown by Murray. Ball at the 4. And there's the pass. It's caught by Isabella. Gets in for the touchdown. Andy Isabella with his second touchdown catch of the game.
Since last week's game. Haven't seen him since. Murray off play action for the end zone. Leaping up to pull it in. It's Jordan Thomas. Not only his first catch as a Cardinal, his first touchdown. Kirk in motion. Murray looking in his direction. Kirk with the catch and the touchdown. Murray, Edmonds slipping out of the backfield and in for the touchdown. Learning each other, both as a head coach and a quarterback. Delayed handoff, and Chase Edmonds off to the races. And Edmonds into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. Well, that's Edmonds in motion. Murray will keep, as you said, Chris, running the football and runs it in for the touchdown. That's first and goal at the 1. Drake into the end zone for the touchdown. Kenyon Drake straight ahead. First and 15. Murray looking deep down the sideline for DeAndre Hopkins again. Hopkins hangs on for the touchdown.
Just outside the 5. Flip it to Christian Kirk. Got the angle and got the touchdown for the Cardinals. To the left of Murray. Out of the gun. It is Kenyon Drake. And he prances into the end zone. Touchdown for the Cardinals.
Come up with that nickname for him, Levy? Expect you to
don't have that
research
handy.
On that.
That was Lisa's voice. Why don't you ask her? Here's first and 10. Kyler Murray, a deep shot. Got a man and it's caught. Christian Kirk. How about 80 yards to the house? Just like that. Speaking of bullet, Bob Hayes. Touchdown. Cardinals. First down and goal. Here's Drake. No, it's Murray going to keep it and scamper into the touchdown. Kyler Murray making it all look easy for Arizona tonight. The place will come shortly. Dak got the word. The good news on that the last day or so. And there's going to be more. Kenyon Drake over 100 yards and into the end zone. Touchdown Arizona. 69 yards.
Murray had thought about playing baseball as he takes a snap on the 3rd and 2 and goes deep down the left side, and it's hauled in for the touchdown by DeAndre Hopkins. Great throw, great catch, got position on Dunbar for 35. Goal from the 7. Murray, and wide open and making the catch, Christian Kirk. Touchdown.
This can't be tackled tonight.
Murray keeps it. And Murray dives and gets into the end zone. 87 yards. Flare him out to the right. Pass goes to the 1-yard line, and then it's Christian Kirk trying to get in, and he does for the touchdown.
He has 33 yards rushing. First and goal. Murray, he's got a man wide open. Max Williams will walk it in.
His first catch of the season. You look at it, that would be a great race. Murray against Jackson. Murray has got elite quickness. How about his deep ball? Looking for Kirk. He's got him! Touchdown!
Kevin Peterson, a concussion.
All right, two big losses. You're right. As Murray looking end zone, and it is juggled and then caught by Daniels, but they're saying he was out of bounds. Play of the drive. Murray keeps it. Murray at the 10. Blockers in front. Touchdown! Kyler Murray!
Take it. Murray takes it himself. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Murray recognized the blitz. He got rid of it quickly for the one-on-one.
Here's Murray. To the end zone. Touchdown. Shotgun. Murray out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins. Miraculous. It's Murray magic.
Discomfort right now.
First and goal. Here is Drake. And the ball is out. Picked up by Seattle. End zone pass is caught for the touchdown, Arnold.
They string him out to the boundary.
Third down and goal. A lot of pressure, wide open for the touchdown, Chase Edmonds.
For the second and goal. That should have been a touchdown. Well, they'll try it again. This time, it's a touchdown. Second down. Drake again, and this time Drake is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Isabella again. Running around. Time for Murray down the middle of the field and wide open. Headed for the end zone is Dan Arnold, and that's a Cardinal touchdown. Kyler Murray for the end zone. Catch made, a touchdown Cardinals. It's DeAndre Hopkins. From the 4-yard line, Drake headed to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals, Kenyon Drake. The NFC West title, Murray backing up, floating it in the end zone, and the catch. Touchdown Arizona.
Fade route, 50-50 ball. Just throw.
On third down, Murray to the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Dan Arnold. Here's Drake, looks to go over the top, and he's in. Touchdown, Kenyon.
And now Murray taking off, staying on his feet, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nowhere.
And Murray throwing it out to the side and into the end zone goes Chase Edmonds. Him in the mid-80s. Now Murray scrambling, throwing on the run. Did he catch that? What a catch it was by Larry Fitzgerald. Kenyon Drake went out for a while with an injury. Toward the sideline, there's Hopkins again. Wow.
Drake leaps. Did he get in? Yes.
But played professionally up in Canada for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And he's able to toss it here to Ward, who's across for the touchdown.
Third and goal from the 6. Pressure's coming. Murray breaks away. Murray throws on the run, back of the end zone. Caught Hopkins. Did he get in bounds? He did. Touchdown Cardinals. Under 5. Murray knows it. Little slant to Hopkins. Hopkins with a spin move toward the end zone. Dives. Touchdown Arizona.
He was going to do anything offensively, and he smiled.
Fotu is there as well. Murray will keep it himself, and he's into the end zone untouched. 69,000 getting loud. Murray lofting it toward the end zone for Kirk, and Kirk's got it! Touchdown Arizona, 26 yards.
There's some great matchups here in the bottom of the screen.
Murray's looking toward that bottom, looking toward the end zone for Kirk, who turns his body, makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. What control by Christian Kirk, his second score of the day.
Murray. Kyler Murray. Buying time. Murray throws. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. Murray. Quarterback draw. Murray. Can he get there? Touchdown. Perfect. At their own 23. Murray. Reverses. Murray. Looks long. He's got a receiver. Moore with a blocker. Rondale Moore, the rookie. Touchdown, Arizona. Wow. 77 big ones.
Who needs 2 minutes, Gus? Who needs 2 minutes? This kid
on 5 targets today. He just gained 25. And here's the strike to the far side. A.J. Green dives. Connor in the game. And Murray, how about that? Touchdown, Arizona. Easy. First down and goal. They pitch it. Connor. Touchdown, Arizona. Carlos Hyde pitches it back. They throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. Murphy. Touchdown, Arizona. Daniels crosses. Touchdown, Cardinals.
For the Cardinals at 3rd and 6. Murray has a moment here and fires. Catch made inside the 5. A.J. Green with a Cardinal touchdown. Good to go on 2nd and 13. Murray floats for the end zone. The tight end has it, and he hangs on for a Cardinal touchdown. Max Williams.
Up in the red zone, and you thought you had him there on that 3rd and 16.
James Conner. And that's a Cardinal touchdown. Hopkins, Conner. And that's a Cardinal touchdown.
First down and goal. Toss play, Conner. Got the corner, got the touchdown. Longest play of the day, though, for 30 yards. And Murray throwing for the end zone, and he fits it in to DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. One-on-one with Josh Norman. 3rd and 21. Kyler looking to run, floats it for Kirk in the end zone, tiptoes his way in. It's a touchdown.
It's defense.
Officially the first 3rd down of the drive, and it's DeAndre Hopkins getting his first catch. Oh, what a move! DeAndre Hopkins all the way in for the touchdown. A spectacular open field move for his 5th touchdown of the year. 2nd and goal. Murray with some time. Back of the end zone, wide open. DeAndre Hopkins. He was the loneliest man in Cleveland. Murray floating it for Green, and A.J. Green with the catch and the touchdown.
Murray with the pass on the touchdown. Hopkins.
Not that.
Murray. Throwing. Touchdown.
Now and just throws a pretty football.
Wide open. He hit Zach Ertz. Ertz. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Arizona. And call on Connor to get it. He gets it and more. To the 10. Gets a block. To the end zone. Touchdown.
This is Edmonds. He cuts into the end zone for the touchdown. Chase Edmonds. Handoff. Connor. Touchdown, Arizona. Handoff for Connor. Touchdown.
It's Ertz. It's Rondale Moore. It's Connor.
Connor got a good block on the outside, and Connor all the way in for the touchdown. James Conner with his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. The Cardinals lose a challenge. It's first down and goal. Driving into the end zone. It's a touchdown for James Conner.
He is impressive.
Pressure coming. McCoy rush. Floats it out to Conner. Blockers in front. First down and more. Conner turning on the speed. Looking over his shoulder. Nobody's going to catch him. It's a touchdown. 45 yards for James Conner. 3rd time today. On 2nd and 5, this is Eno Benjamin. A little hop step, and he trucked Dre Kirkpatrick and takes it in for the touchdown. Oh my goodness.
Another string of victories. We're on a 3-4 game win streak.
Here's Conner into the end zone for a Cardinals touchdown.
Bobby Wagner play.
16th play of the drive. Shovel pass. Ertz. Touchdown. Outstanding first half for Colt McCoy. Lost the football, then throws. Touchdown. 2nd of the game for Zach Ertz. 1st and goal from the 1. Following the penalty as Conner takes it in for his 13th touchdown of the season.
Murray looking for Hopkins, and DeAndre Hopkins.
He said.
On 3rd and goal. Murray trying to avoid the rush. Kyler Murray taken off to the pylon and in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Great middle linebackers for Chicago.
London, that's a name that goes way, way back in Bears history. What a catch by Conner! And James Conner is in! Keeps it again. A block from Zach Ertz, and Murray's going to walk in for what feels like a gut punch touchdown for the Cardinals.
Handoff. James Conner bounces off it into the end zone for the touchdown. Bounced off of Aaron Donald. Zone trip for Arizona. 1 touchdown and 2 turnovers. Here's James Conner out of the Wildcat into the end zone. Touchdown. Conner and the Cardinals push the pile.
Here's Murray. Throwing it in the end zone. Kirk, touchdown Cards. On 2nd and goal, Edmonds straight ahead has the touchdown. Murray looking to throw. Down the sideline, lofts it up there. Antoine Wesley for the Cardinal touchdown. Murray keeps, flips, touchdown Arizona. 3rd down here, Wesley up to get it. Touchdown Arizona.
His last Seahawks game.
Under pressure, lost the football, scooped up the other way by Zach Allen, and the Cardinals on fire on defense to start the game. Short to Conner, slips away from Brooks, hurdles his way, and he is in for the touchdown. Conner, just powering in.
Conner gave it to him. Touchdown. Sneaks through there.
That's a heck of a run.
And the Cardinals are on the board.
It's Conner. Has a nose for that end zone. And he scores.
Here, throw the fade right away. Let's go.
Got rid of it. Diving attempt. Caught.
Through writing it down in so many different ways. And
he's got another touchdown pass.
On this 3rd and goal. Murray, with time, throws this side, touchdown. Greg Dortch on the receiving end. Behind Murray on 1st and goal. Williams gets the ball and gets the touchdown.
able to come down with the big catch.
Murray stepping up, gonna run for it, gonna make the end zone for the touchdown. Second and 10, quick pass outside, and that is complete. That is Moreau, and Moreau fighting for yardage. The ball is loose again. Picked up by the Cardinals. This is Byron Murphy to the end zone for the touchdown and the win.
Murray on third down. Looking end zone, he throws. Touchdown. Second and goal. It's Murray running behind Connor. He is in for a Cardinals touchdown.
At home would be losing to a third-string quarterback.
And now Murray to the end zone. Brown, touchdown.
Catch made. Hollywood Brown trying to shake loose, and he does. To the end zone. That's going to be a Cardinal touchdown. Style of Kyler Murray just because of the effective calls. Powering his way. Eno Benjamin has a Cardinal touchdown. Look at this game for the Cardinals. In trouble. Dixon. He's going to be nailed.
Hand the ball off, and fighting his way is Ingram for a touchdown. Ball underneath, and is tipped, and interception. And all the way inside the 10 to the end zone goes Marco Wilson. Marquez Callaway could not hold on. 3rd and 10. Dalton steps up. Picked off at the 40-yard line. Isaiah Simmons. Simmons down the sideline. Simmons inbounds. Simmons all the way. They make 2nd and goal. To the left side. Caught and into the end zone. Greg Dortch. Touchdown. On the ground. Trying to work his way in there. No, he's a little bit short. Benjamin again.
Murray. End zone throw. Oh, what a catch! One-handed DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't know why they call it the turkey hole, but they call that the turkey hole.
Way to the line again. A quick toss to Zach Ertz, who slips a tackle and powers his way toward the goal line.
Running play, the quick throws.
Tyler's toss is good. Back to Rondale Moore. Stretches out of it. He's going to go into the end zone, and that's going to be a Cardinal touchdown. A tearaway jersey that was torn away.
3rd and short. Kyler Murray. Under pressure from Poona Ford. He's got DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins has a touchdown.
And Tennessee's starting to hit that stride.
Smith.
Oh, it's picked! What a play by Zaven Collins! And this game is flipped. Arizona with a defensive touchdown. Murray, quick throw on the slant. It's Ertz for the touchdown.
Cardinals Rams tied at 3. 1st and goal. Here is Connor. Takes it in for an Arizona touchdown.
Has been all over the place. So 1 spot, 2 spot, wherever you need him to be.
To the end zone. A.J. Green makes the catch. Spectacular. For a Cardinals touchdown over David Long in the corner of the end zone. Moore with 9 receptions today. Here's Connor. Touch to the outside. Already has a touchdown today. He dives, and he's in. James Conner into the end zone for the 2nd time.
Connor on 1st and goal is in for the touchdown.
Blitz is on, down the middle. He's got the wide open Hopkins with a spinning broken tackle, taking it into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. They can get a 1st down at the 2, but time is an issue. Here comes the rush by Gaziano, and there goes the quarterback in for 6. Murray blocked by Beecham. Oh, he's got Connor, and he's got a touchdown.
There's Connor. Still going. Wow. What a touchdown for James Conner.
James Conner, touchdown Cardinals.
Trying to win his first NFL start and do it against Tom Brady like Brock Purdy did a few weeks ago.
Connor on the edge, inside the 10. Connor at the 5, to the end zone for the touchdown.
think he would say no based on his personality. Play action for Blau. He flips it away, and off the dive, it's McBride into the end zone.
More recently with the Lions. Cooper back to Blau. Deep downfield for Green. And he catches it. A.J. Green will take it all the way into the end zone. And that is a Cardinals touchdown. Corey Clement straight ahead, and he is in for a Cardinal touchdown.
Played well on defense today. They'll bring 4 on this third down. Howe under pressure, that ball's out, and it could be a score, and it is! Touchdown from the Arizona defense. The 9th play of the drive is a Connor touchdown. Fake to Connor again. Dobbs stepping up, stepping away, taking off with speed. Inside the 10, powering to the end zone. What a run for Joshua Dobbs, his first NFL rushing touchdown. Marquise Brown in the backfield. They throw it to Brown out of the backfield, and he walks in for a touchdown.
Just outside of the 5, it is Connor. Short side of the field. Blocker ahead. End zone ahead, and a touchdown. James Conner with a key block from Paris Johnson.
Really starting to concentrate on his route running.
He's got it again here out of the backfield and explodes up the middle. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Arizona. They line the receiver up in the backfield, and he gallops 45 yards for the Cardinal touchdown. Third down and goal. Fake to Connor. Dobbs retreats and floats for the end zone. It's Brown. It's a touchdown.
One timeout left for Arizona. Dobbs, good
got him again
in the end zone.
Got him.
Wilson, the diving catch, and a touchdown.
There's a touchdown here would really help.
Dobbs on first and goal over the middle. Touchdown! Michael Wilson. Third down and 9 from the 25. Bengals rush 5. Dobbs floating, and he's got a man out there. Drops it in to Hollywood Brown. 6 points. Second and goal. Dobbs to the air, to the end zone. Caught. Zach Ertz. Touchdown.
Possession. 13 personnel.
On first down, DeMercado trying to stretch the outside, broke a tackle to the 5, and DeMercado to the goal line. He is in for the touchdown.
Here's Dobbs after the fake to DeMercado. Dobbs still going on first and goal from the 25. Takes it in for an Arizona touchdown.
2 guys right behind Dobbs. Dobbs lunges forward, push from behind, and there's a touchdown for the Cardinals. You see his numbers there when he's been under pressure. Third down and 15. Under pressure, lasers over the middle. Caught by McBride. Won't go down easy. Has the first down. Wants the touchdown. And has the effort from everybody. Touchdown, Cardinals! Assist to the entire offense. Dobbs looks left, throws left. Brown snags it. Touchdown, Marquise Brown against his former team. And
Cardinals 3rd and 1 here. One timeout. Murray keeps it himself. Sneaks in. Touchdown. Quarterback has come in. Potential touch push here. Boy, it looked like he bobbled the snap.
They'll use all 4 tight ends today. Murray dancing in the pocket. He's looking long. He's looking for Rondale Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, nearly 48 yards for the score. That's the first receiving touchdown of the year for Rondale Moore. Murray keeps it himself. Not much is there. Trying to get to the pylon. He does. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Brown on the outside, lined up.
End zone throw. Whoa!
Greg Dortch. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
After the goal line stand, Murray, end zone, that is caught, and that is a touchdown. McBride gets it. With Fitzpatrick on and goal. Connor again, here he goes, flying in for 6. 3rd and 1, multiple tight ends. Connor sledgehammering in for the touchdown. Connor in the big return to the state of Pennsylvania where he was.
Long count for Murray. It's a running play to Connor. Cuts through for the touchdown in Arizona.
Well, it was.
Absolutely. Give it to DeMercado. And somehow busts through. DeMercado. Goodbye. Touchdown, Arizona. Fiery attitude. 3rd and goal. Murray. Thrown off his back foot. It's caught by Higgins for the touchdown.
Murray, Connor wide open. Connor at the 10, down the sideline, into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. Play clock at 1 as the shotgun snap comes to Murray. He'll throw it over the middle. Catch is made on a cross by Dortch. 1st down. Oh, nice hesitation. Dortch is zigzag down the sideline. Dortch diving for the end zone touchdown.
On 2nd and goal. In the flats, it's Carter with the catch. Breaks a tackle and a touchdown. Cardinals finally find the end zone. And they start the second half exactly how they needed to.
Go get me Marvin Harrison Jr. and bring him here.
He gets away from Josh Sweat. Keeps the play alive. Lofts for Connor. One-handed catch. What a day for James Conner.
Come on.
Pressure coming. End zone. Wilson. Touchdown. The 4th down gamble pays off. On 2nd and goal. Connor again. Nose down. He's in for the Cardinal touchdown. Arizona takes the lead with 32 seconds left.
Here's Connor. Got a block. Connor down the sideline all the way for a touchdown.
They got something going here. Coach Rogers, the special teams coach, took something up.
The shotgun snap to Kyler Murray to the end zone. Opening up to make the catch. Trey McBride with the touchdown.
Connor in the backfield. Murray pumps once. Murray in trouble. Murray toward the back of the end zone. Caught. Michael Wilson. Connor powers his way to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Pass with the kickoff. Cardinals will return it. DJ Dallas with a burst across the 40. Bass can't take him down. Dallas may go on the outside. One man to beat. Dives to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. No flags. 96 yards.
Obviously, Murray was hurt for the first half last season. Back to Donald. Launches. End zone. Harrison. Caught! First NFL touchdown for Marvin Harrison Jr. Fake to Connor. Murray on the rollout. Looking deep for Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone. Touchdown again.
Junior around. Now they got him in the slot.
Murray's looking for him. Pressure coming. Got away from Verse. Still on the move. Still on his feet. Throws to the end zone. It is caught by Elijah Higgins.
Off the line of scrimmage. It's an alley-oop.
Handoff. Connor steps home. High stepping for the touchdown.
Let Marvin Harrison Jr. make it right.
Will Hernandez. Whoa, there's a fumble into the end zone. It is grabbed by McBride.
Harrison Jr., bottom of your screen, on 1st and goal from the 10. Firing to the corner, and the catch is made by Marvin
Harrison Jr., and that's a Cardinal touchdown. He's looking, he's throwing for the end zone, fingertip grab. Yeah, it's a Cardinal touchdown to Marvin Harrison Jr.
A little bit gas right now on this drive.
Conner trying to take advantage to the end zone. James Conner scoring for Arizona.
Pistol formation here. It is Murray on the keep. It's Simon. Uh-oh! Kyler Murray! Turn on the afterburners. He's gone! Murray looking to flow one up. High. Oh! Comes down with it. He's got it for the touchdown.
Oh. Arizona desperately looking for points. Murray trying to find him to the end zone, and he strikes to Michael Wilson for a Cardinal touchdown.
Cam Hart from Notre Dame, he goes 6'2" himself.
Murray's not looking that way at all. Instead to the right, and it's caught for a touchdown. Greg Dortch out of the backfield, and Arizona, an impressive long march to jump on top here. Longest one, 11 yards. Cardinals in LA territory. Murray on the move. Look out, in space. Kyler Murray, it's a sprint down the sidelines, and they won't catch him.
3rd and goal. Free runner on Murray. He got by Ramsey. Murray, end zone, touchdown Wilson. And the Dolphins said, evidently Ryman did not. Murray to throw. Kyler Murray lets it rip. End zone. Harrison. What a catch for the Cardinals. There it is. They'll run it. Conner broke one to score.
Extra offensive lineman, Heck. 1st and goal. They get the tight end. McBride looking for the angle. Touchdown, Cardinals. On a give. Benson takes it for the touchdown. When you're in the pocket, you're there to throw. You only run when you have to. It's DeMercado breaking away. DeMercado goes the distance. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Got in there, made the initial contact.
And this time they're going to waltz in with Conner.
Ways, 3rd and goal. Murray, boy, did the Jets come across prematurely. Murray!
It's a Sunday stroll into the end zone.
1st and goal. Dortch again lines up in the backfield. Murray
near side to Harrison. Over the shoulder. Touchdown.
Coming up on the 4-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Murray running that read option.
Murray stutter stepping in. Touchdown. And they are putting it on the Jets.
Right, this is where Arizona's not been able to finish a drive in 2 games. 1st down and 10. Murray directing traffic, sets his feet, wants him in the end zone. Harrison Jr. He's got it. There's the touchdown.
Opening drive of the day for the Cardinals. Interaction at 6-6 on the year. Play fake. Murray looking for it all. Downfield. Catch made. Michael Wilson. Touchdown. 3rd and goal. Shotgun. Murray. Underhand toss for the touchdown.
On 2nd down and 3, they hand it off to Dortch. Dortch to his left, trying to get to the edge. And he's inside the 5, down to the 1. He fumbled the ball. And it goes out of the bit in the backfield. They give it to Conner, and Conner dances in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And it's discipline.
McBride, by the way, is on the sidelines. They give it to Conner, and Conner with another score. With 3:27 to play here in the 4th quarter.
36 yards. Conner, a 1st and goal. Conner to the goal line, and that's a Cardinal touchdown.
The guy, you want to grab him down by those hips, but
fake to Conner. The throw, touchdown, DJ Dallas.
Anytime that gets disrupted, that's when those offensive linemen get down the field.
They didn't take the penalty. 4th down, and there goes Kyler Murray. He's into the end zone.
Murray for his man. And the long national nightmare is over for Trey McBride. Touchdown.
Wake Forest in that secondary. As Murray will get rid of it quickly to Greg Dortch. He can fly, and he will inside the 5 in for a Cardinal touchdown. Greg Dortch for Kyler Murray. Murray, McBride, touchdown Cardinals.
Cheering his team on.
Flip to Dortch. It's a touchdown for Kyler Murray. He goes back to Carter. And Michael Carter will reach the end zone, and that's 6 for Arizona. Points for Arizona. Sitting at 33, Kyler Murray, and a fingertip grab for Marvin Harrison Jr. and an Arizona touchdown. On first down, 49ers do have 2 timeouts if they want to use. And running loose, Tony Jones. He's going to take it in for 6. On second and goal, Murray. Left side, pass complete. Marvin Harrison, touchdown, Cardinals.
Here because the Cardinals have their timeout.
They're going to roll the pocket. They shovel it to Connor. Connor into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Downs when he sees pressure. Young has those 2 young wide receivers, McMillan, but they give chase. Football is loose. What's the call here? Is that a live football? Touchdown! Zaven Collins. Ball has to come out fast. Instead, they drop back. They rush 4. Murray back in the end zone. Touchdown! Michael Wilson. Haynes, one of the backup linemen, lines up as a fullback. Connor had the lead blocker he needed, and he bangs it in for the Cardinals touchdown.
Fake it, Murray, throw it, McBride holds on for the touchdown. The elusive score to Trey McBride in the red zone.
Harrison slot left. Murray to the end zone, reaching up, Harris. 4-man rush. Catch is made. Can he get to the end zone? Yes. Amari DiMarcado.
The market half the distance. Back to the ground game, and they are in with Carter. You can see from Kyler Murray as they try to get their season jump-started here in Week 5. 3rd and 3, pocket collapses. Kyler on the run. Kyler in for the Arizona touchdown. No flags. Offense that ranks 22nd in the league in points. What a start. Trying to get well against this Tennessee defense. Knight bangs his way, and now they say touchdown.
McBride in motion. Looking for running room. Bam, Knight to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. Brissett on the roll. Floats it for McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Cardinals on the move in a tie game. Brissett will throw underneath. It's caught. Dortch down the sideline and into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Arizona.
Just did the last play.
There's Brissett on 3rd down. He throws, end zone, touchdown. Just as you drew it out, Jonathan Velma, it's the tight end.
How do we figure a grandfather figure from Bill Parcells?
Huge influence on Brissett. It's McBride, makes the catch, spins it to the end zone for his 2nd touchdown today.
Extra offensive lineman back in there. Jumbo formation, and there he is. Harrison. What a start to this. Brissett, touchdown. First and goal from the 12. Brissett lets it fly. End zone, McBride, touchdown.
2nd and goal. It's a direct snap to Dortch. DiMarcado a block. He'll slice in for 6.
It's more silent kind of.
Brissett to the air, 5-man rush, gets it off to McBride, breaks a tackle, and he's in. Kobe Bryant couldn't tackle him at the 5. Touchdown, McBride.
Kevin, I think
at the 9, second down and goal, and caught Harrison. That is a touchdown.
And the handoff. Left side, got an opening, and in for the touchdown is Bam Knight. The practice squad. Brissett to the end zone, fits it in for the touchdown to Trey McBride. Young linebacker either board. 2nd and 6. Brissett to the end zone, open is Dortch for the touchdown.
Well, they got 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. They end up rushing 5. Lawrence lit up. Football is loose. And the Cardinals with Walter Nolan in for the touchdown. On 2nd and goal, Cardinals lead it on the ground attack, and they are in.
Big pressure on Jacoby Brissett on 3rd downs.
Would be about a 57-yard attempt from here. That's going to be a 1st down and more. Dortch gonna stroll in for the Cardinals touchdown.
To the 2nd and 3. Pressure from Nelson. He gets away. Brissett on the run. Throwing on the run. It's Bam Knight, and it's an Arizona touchdown. 2nd and 10. Play action. Brissett to the end zone. It's McBride, and it's an Arizona touchdown.
Brissett on 2nd down. Fires. Caught. Touchdown! Michael Wilson. Next week, hosting the Detroit Lions. Brissett to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Wilson.
Right, bottom of your screen. Brissett will have a moment. Throws. Touchdown! Trey McBride. It wasn't even Bam Knight, the starter, got hurt. He's come in with DeMarcado. Brissett on target, and to the end zone, and in Trey McBride with a touchdown for the Cardinals. Passing is Jacoby Brissett to the end zone. Turning around, did he hang on? Michael Wilson, he's got a touchdown, Cardinals.
But 3rd down, Brissett. He loads up to launch. Down the sideline, into coverage, and incomplete. Kobe Bryant.
Only at 2nd down and 3 at the 38. Brissett, clean pocket. Wilson is open, and Michael Wilson up the sidelines. Inside the 10, fighting his way down the sidelines. He is in for an Arizona touchdown. The Bengals during the course of the season. Brissett under pressure again, steps away, throws for McBride in the end zone, and it's an Arizona touchdown.
Special teams coordinator onto their interim. Ben Kalwika to Bowden for Blackburn. Wilson wide open. Touchdown. For the Cardinals. McBride with 3 catches today. And this pass to the end zone for Jaguars for a Cardinals touchdown.